Hey y'all, welcome back to Chasin Dreams Homestead. Woohoo! Today we are going to build a permanent pig house for the pigs over at the new property. There's a reason we're going to do that. Mama Dreams, tell them why we're going to do it.
Well, pig watering has been really hard for this type of weather. The nipples are freezing.
Old nipples suck.
We have a pig house that we built 4 years ago maybe, and it stays really warm.
It stays about 70 or 80 degrees in there, y'all.
Yeah.
Now the difference is that pig house is only 4 foot tall. This pig house we're going to make 5.5 foot tall so that we can get the barrel in it, and we're going to keep the barrel in the pig house. And I think between the insulation of the house and the pig's body heat in there, the barrel and the nipples won't freeze no more. Now kids, I got a question for y'all. Before we started the intro, we cleared this area. Does anybody know why we cleared this area?
So the snow don't melt.
That's right. So we didn't want 6 inches of snow melting in the house once the pigs get in there and their body heat warms it up. They would have just made a wet, damp environment for them, and that ain't no good. So we got this area cleared. We're going to get started. We're going to put you guys on time lapse. We'll stop throughout the process and talk to you and film some cool stuff. But we got to get this done because Alex has a birthday party to go to. So right now the girls are getting the washers on the lag bolts that we're going to use to secure the wood to the 4x4 uprights. The boys are cutting the post, and Alex is getting rowdy with a piece of wood. That's not uncommon for Alex. Alex just let one rip on film there, buddy. Look at that Milwaukee fuel rocking out. And bada bing. All right, we're about to get started on this. Got to get a little bit more cleared out of the way as far as that snow went. Again, we do not want to create a wet environment for the pigs. And then Mama Dreams and Genesis are going to help me get the frame started for the uprights of the new pig hut that we are super duper excited for. Stay tuned. Probably in a week or two, we will update you. We've got single digit nights coming up this week and let you know if the pig barrel froze or if their body heat was able to keep it from freezing. Level, G?
Yeah, it's level.
You sure?
Yes.
All right. Good. We need our 2 foot, 2x6, 6 foot section that goes this way.
Hey, where's our 6 foot?
They've already brought it, I hope. It's right there. Grab it.
Far away.
Come on, buddy. All right, y'all, so we're using lag bolts on the bottom. I'm not doing it right now just because we don't have the materials, but I will eventually put runners under this. So I wanted to put some larger lumber on the bottom. The rest of the framing will be 2x4s, but the bottoms are gonna be 2x6s, and then at some point I will put some 4x6 runners under here. But that'll be down the road. Nothing like having a team of busy bees to help get this job done quickly. It was pretty cold outside, but we were so active we weren't freezing. Let's go on the ends. Good job, boys. So the boys are still cutting lumber. As you can see in the video, I'm not a boy over here. G and Mama Dreams are helping me get the roof started. So boys, let's measure off of that board halfway to this post right here real quick, Dylan. And I'm looking at something. Did y'all not cut that 5? This one right here. It looks tall. No, this one looks tall. It could be me down in a ditch, but it looks tall.
That looks tall. But then
Well,
again,
it's also
that has to go
point.
down.
It's on a higher point.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Bring tape measure.
All right. So anyhow, that's where we're at so far in this project. It's been a lot of fun. And it was, in fact, an inch taller than the other post. We're just getting some bracing boards up. That way we have something to screw the metal to that we'll skin this with. And working on starting to get the roof framed out. It's a huge help when we have multiple people. We're glad that Alex came out and spent the day with us to help us get this started. He's always helpful when he's around. Hard-working, fast fella. The kids enjoy joking with him. He's like part of the family, y'all. Got Genesis out here cutting the next board for me. There you go. Cool. As y'all can see, the puppies. That little handsome piglet, we think he's gorgeous. He's handsome. Pigs, the dogs, the ducks. Nobody is fazed by the snow but the people. Here she comes. Come on, supervisor. I don't know, she's watching. She's watching everything. So I let myself get distracted and I ran that front board in a place that I didn't mean to run it. I meant to run it under those outside rafters, but we came up with a solution. I went ahead and just did what I needed to do to make the project work the way that we wanted it to work, so that the roof had enough slope to it that water and eventual snow will not stay on top of the roof. So that old Craftsman nail gun, I'm proud of it. It's continuing to throw nails this build, but it's not driving all the nails all the way in. So Mama Dreams is going around and tightening those up. Dylan went home to get the reciprocating saw. As you can see, that nail gun's not shooting every one of them in there. One of these days I'll get me a Milwaukee nail gun. But I want to show y'all what we did, what we came up with, so that we have this like we want to have it. We'll do those every 2 feet. We're gonna put crossboards across the top of that, and then a little bit of plywood patching. But what we did, so that we could do it like we wanted to do it, like I said, I should have had those under these, but I didn't do that. So we just went ahead and sistered one on the top there for the outside, and then everything on the rest of the inside will work out like it should have worked out. So that's how we fixed that situation. Hey, G.
What do you want? Get her my nose.
Y'all see that? She's abusive. She hit my camera. Alex has been a big help. That board is warped big time, bro. Let's get a different one. Yeah, that thing's got a nasty twist in it. Jeez Louise. Y'all, we're building out of a lot of scraps. We did buy the 4x4s, but other than that, these are a bunch of old 2x4s that a buddy of mine gave me. The frame's coming together pretty quickly, and y'all, Bodie and Ember, the St. Bernard puppies, are having a field day. This is their first day over at the property. We wanted to get them socialized with the critters, and they're just absolutely loving it. They're glued to our hip at this point because they've been playing so hard. But all in all, this project has been a lot of fun so far. All right, here comes Genesis and Alex. But these pigs think they need to eat this scrap foam board for whatever reason. I don't know what's in foam board that smells good to them. Gracious. Here comes Genesis and Alex with more supplies for us. Got all the rafters up. We're getting it you're gonna get it skinned here in a little bit. We're waiting on Alex, or not Alex, but Dylan to get back with some more materials from the house. He had to run home and grab some stuff for us. It's pretty cool having a bunch of people helping. It's making this go really quick, y'all. Me and Mama Dreams could have done this alone, but it took a lot longer. So I'm thankful for the kids' help. And being able to send Dylan home has been a game changer. Since he's driving in 18 and all that, he can hit the road and go get us supplies.
1 more year, Genesis.
Yeah, 1 more year, G will be doing it too. And our supplies are here. Just lift it over the fence. Don't come in. Just lift it over the fence. Don't come in. Lift it over the fence. Yes. There you go. Watch out, Alex. Get out of the way. There you go. Be safe. It's good. Tilt it. That's good. You see that face? See that face you made? She did not. You didn't understand the assignment. You didn't understand the assignment. I wanted to leave them on the forks, not you dump them. Yeah, but you were driving the tractor and told me to hush.
Yeah, hush. It works just fine.
Yeah, guess who has to pick them back up when we're done? Guess who has to pick them back up when we're done since you dumped them?
Why do you have to pick them back up?
Because we're not using all of them.
How many are we using?
However many we use.
And it will be all.
I know. Some of you at home are like, oh my God, he used 2x4 rafters. Y'all listen, we've been here for 8 years, and this is the second most amount of snow that we've gotten here. And our other pig house only has 2x4 rafters. We've not had any issues with them not being able to support the amount of weight that we have from the minimal snow that we get in this area. It'll be all right. Thank y'all, though. I know you're worried about it. Right now we're working on getting our cross bracing across the top before we start putting our actual roof on. Come around here, Beth. So we're using some oak 1x that my buddy Ray gave me. They are 10 footers, they're not 12 footers. The house is 12 foot long. So as you've seen us do in other videos, we'll cut pieces and come behind and scab pieces for this end here. And we'll still have anchor points for the roof, so it's not a big deal. But the kids are up the hill getting more materials. Dylan just got back with materials. And once they get done with that, we're gonna rock out on getting the metal on here once we get all the roof bracings on. Now, one thing we're adding to this that we did not add to our pig house at the property when we built that years ago is I'm gonna put a window in here above it so that we can look in from outside the fence. So we're gonna frame a little window in here. And it'll also give them a little bit of ambient light, but we're also gonna put a solar light on this as well so that they have light in the dark, especially if they go in there and they decide they want something to drink, they'll be able to see the nipple. So that's what we're doing right now. Got these two cutting the pieces that we're going to scab for the end real quick. We got those two going to get more materials. We're finally at the point where we're going to start getting the metal. But these two are cutting our pieces that we're scabbing on the end there. And so the boys are on the way back with the metal. Took them a little while, but they found it. They probably had to shovel the snow off of it, to be honest with you. But they got it back. The ladies are over here cutting wood for us. And I'll show you where we're at so far. So we've got the window in place. It's not all buttoned up just yet, but we got it in there. Got those on there. We're working on putting some more support under this front ridge rafter here. So we're gonna have some issues with that end is supporting most of the weight. And then when I get a chance, I'll bring another 4x4 and add to it as well. But for now, that's how we're gonna rock it. Y'all, I'm not joking. I am really, really surprised that no one busted their butt the entire time we were shooting this. It was slick out there. The snow was packing. It was turning to ice under our feet. But we managed to just keep on rocking. So this metal we're using is reclaimed metal, so it has some holes in it. They're tiny holes, obviously, from screws. We will go back in the spring on a warm enough day and we will plug those holes with some silicone caulk. This is just something that we have done time and time again. Folks will hit us up and be like, hey, we've got scraps. Do you want them? And I'm like, I absolutely want them because, y'all, that's the only way we can afford the homestead is to build everything out of scraps.
You're laughing. This is not safety first.
No, you gonna take that out or are you gonna just let me bleed?
Actually, what if it's like keeping you from bleeding to death?
That'd be all right. Come on, just get it.
I don't have. Ugh. Oh shoot! Oh my gosh, I need tweezers. Okay.
Ah! No, I'm just playing, guys. Hey, Genesis, you feel like a coal miner?
No.
So y'all, she's busting the ice out of our pig barrel that we did not have in the house that froze solid. Took it about a week and a half to freeze solid, but it's solid. So she's busting that ice out of there before we put it in the new house we're building. All right, guys. So this is gonna be the entryway here. I was gonna put a split door, but Mama Dreams is ready to go. So we're gonna improvise. We're gonna put just something temporary here to block some of this wind flow for the winter time that we can take off really easy during the summertime so it doesn't get too hot in here. So we're just gonna cut a sheet. We already cut a sheet of metal. Just gonna put the sheet of metal up and it will block about half of that entranceway so there won't be quite as much body heat loss through here. Mama Dreams, you want to take them in there and show them around after we get this screwed on? She'll show you around just
guys. So this is the inside. There's our window so we can see in and give them light. And there is their pig barrel. And there's plenty of hay in here for them to burrow down in, and it's toasty in here. Like, it's pretty nice. It's breezy today, so can't really feel the breeze. So this is gonna be great for all our sows here at the property.
All right, so Sophie's gonna test the door out for us. Come on out, Soph. There you go. All right, now go on in, check it out. What did you do the first time? You went oink, 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 oink. Go on, little piggy, check out the entrance. There you go. So y'all, like I said, we just used a little sheet of metal that we could take off with ease come summertime. I'm gonna put one nail in here because we get some pretty gnarly winds that we'll be able to pull easily. But I wanted to go ahead and put wood as the bottom so they didn't cut themselves along that line there. But that's our quick little pig house here. I'll show you the whole thing in a second. All right, so they're cleaning up all the scraps and materials. Take you guys on a walk around. It's the new and improved Pig Hut 5000. We built this really just to make chores easier because it's going to keep that barrel from freezing. And then we won't have to worry about how the pigs are going to get their water. Because let's face it, pigs and bowls of water just don't work that well. Put a window on the back. Left my hammer up there. It's all scrap metal. Whew. It's gonna be cool, guys. And they actually already got in there and rooted a lot up before we came back, so they were already curious about it. So I know they're gonna be in there utilizing it for sure. We're pretty happy with it. Find this morning?
Piglets.
Yeah, I feel you.
I found them. Never fails.
Right? We didn't even know she was bred.
Like
we were pretty sure we took the boar away from her way long enough in advance. And she spit up.
She was just her fat self, because she's a big girl.
Yeah, let's go see them real quick. I'm not gonna go in the house. I'm just gonna go see Mama and these damn ducks. Gosh. I love how hardy they are and that we don't have to feed the Muscovies, but good gracious. I dislike that they are constantly taking the water sources from our animals, even though they have a pond. So Ophelia and her babies are in there. Hey, big girl. She's got her hut. It's nice and toasty in there, and the piglets are in there. Everybody's eating and munching. But that's that. We're gonna go sleighing now. So let's go ahead and end this video, Sophie and Mama Dreams. Till next time, y'all.